Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we worked on a cabana over at that beach area you can see just behind me, and today you can see I'm starting off coming down from the mob farm. Now that's because, as some of you will know, I'm trying to make a sword. A pretty good sword actually, but for some reason I cannot seem to get a sword with good sharpness on me for the life of me. But I've been back, as you can see I got 30 levels. We just need to go get a sword and some lapis and see. Because we've been trying like four diamond swords at that place so far. Have any of them had like a good sharpness thing on so where I can put the rest of my good enchantments on using a book? No. But we'll get there, we still got 54 more diamonds. It won't take that long, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna think about that. But yes, hopefully you're doing good. I know I am. It's a bit warm today, but you know, we're managing. I'm keeping a straight face. But let's see. Is this the one? I really hope it's the one. Because if it's not, I can retry, because I've got one extra level, but pretty please. I've got to pick up the lapis, but we may as well check. Oh! Okay, no, we're going back for lapis, actually. We're going back for lapis. I thought we were going to go back for lapis in a book. No. Okay, no, this is what we want. In case you couldn't tell by my subtle reaction, this is good. Okay, I did not expect us to open on a high note, I'll admit. Okay, it can be just sharpness 3, but I'd quite like it to have some other stuff on as well, please. Oh, I'll take it. Sharpness 3, knockback 2, because, well, I've got 28 levels left. And I have a few enchanted books, a few swords which I can smash together to make a pretty good sword. In fact, do I have any in here? I swear I had some that was screaming at me like, yeah, this is the one. I mean, okay, to be fair, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2, and Breaking 3, Looting 2, that looks kind of nice, but we do also have some enchanted books in here as well, don't we? Okay, I made it nice and easy for myself. Sharpness 3 Mending, with that, we bump us up to Sharpness 4, which, you know, not Sharpness 5, we'll take it, plus that. Ooh. Just don't kill me, is all I ask. Okay, enchantment costs 9, 34. Yeah, I imagine that'd be evil. So we'll put this book on, why not? It's something. And then to put these together is going to be 25. That's actually not... Also, why is it changing the order? The order dictates where the Bane of Arthropods goes on. Or... Okay, never mind. I guess we're going to make some more enchanted books. In due course. I have other plans, but I figured I'd open with that. But still, I'm gonna put this sword in... Oh, that's right, I was preparing for this, but... I mean, hey, this is a good alternate sword, isn't it? I can just go barbecue some stuff. I'll stick it in here. That's the start of a really good sword. Question is, can we make it see fruition? Because we're on, what, episode 197 now? We can have this episode, 2 more, and then we are fighting a wither, which is... I mean, listen, we could go down, we could familiarize ourselves with the arena. Where's the fun in that when I just feel like really working on this beach? It's gonna come back to bite me so badly. Like, how many gold apples do I have? Probably not enough, but it's okay. But yeah, this is what we did last time. Ended up coming together really last minute, if you don't watch it. Yeah, I don't know, I just like it. It's a little beach cabana, you know. It's somebody can come here, they can stay upstairs. There's like a tiny little bedroom with a window that looks out, and it's like, yeah, I like it. It's cool. I'm surprised I didn't. Did I say I'd put another window here? I might. Should we see if it faces anything important first? I think that's probably the maybe the smart thing to do. I mean, no, not really. Maybe if we removed this tree, but I don't want to remove this tree, so it stays. Still, this place really is coming together. I feel like I've said that a bajillion times, but it's true. It is. Like, if this is the last project we work on, then you know what? It was just a nice little hangout. Of course, it depends on if the wither kills us or not. But I think we're fine. I'm thinking, though, I'm going to do this episode. I don't want to build that other cabana. Again, I'm going to build one that's not as, like, luxury, just, you know, place to get out the shade that's a bit of luxury. I'm going to do this episode, 197, next episode, 198, working on the beach or any other stuff. 199, I'm thinking, just in case, we might do a walk around tour down memory lane episode before we go into 200. Just because, like, if I'm going to be entirely candid with you all, as though I haven't been throughout the entire arc of me saying I'd fight a wither, my faith in me being able to beat that is, like, not high. Like, we've got our escape plan and stuff, but, like, even in the back of my head, I'm kind of aware there's, like, a solid chance I die in episode 200, which I feel as though, like, at least it ends the series on a nice round number. And, like, is there anything, like, okay, in terms of unfinished promises, I don't think having anything else unfinished would bother me. Like, with a beacon, obviously, I'm going to die doing that. Redoing the Ender Dragon, I can live without. Audience recommendation 2. It was never filled, so you know. And then, I mean, Skybar Beach Hideaway, we're doing Beach Hideaway, like, I'm gonna nuke that, I think. And then Skybar, I can probably live without, so, well, let's get this Cabana built. But yeah, honestly, I just want to get this done. I want to get this done, and then it's like, you know what I mean? I've got no business unfinished. I say that if I have actually said I'd do something and not got around to it yet, then let me know in the comments, like, urgently. Ooh. Oh, I just dyed that cherry wood. Yeah. 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 That. Like, sometimes you just see something and you're like, that is it. That's what I need. I am, Now, I have an orchard over there. I do need to rework the tree farm. Could you imagine if the last actual thing I do on camera before we take our trip down memory lane is rework a tree farm and be more effective? I would... I don't know how I'd react, but do you ever know where we could plant these saplings so I can actually, like, harvest them and it, like, maybe it makes an area look nice? Because I like our orchard, don't get me wrong. We definitely need to maybe strip back on the types of trees. I mean, we could pivot, we could do that. Nah, what's the fun in that? Again, do we see... I have, like... This is the issue, right? I settled so deep in a dark oak forest without realizing, and now my consequences of that action are catching up to me, because it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Where is a clearing here? Do you see clearing? I don't see clearing. Although I think... Okay, I got some bones on me, I thought I did. I think I might know one. Which actually, yeah, it's nearer to where we're going to be using our... what is this called again? Okay, it's just cherry wood, not cherry blossom wood, or cherry wood to make that cabana, because that hit me. I saw that in the inventory and I was like, yeah, this, sometimes you just know, like, this is the one. Yeah, it is. But here, we have a bit of clear space, so we should be able to plant these without having, like, anything messy going with leaves, which is my main concern. It's why their tree farm looks a mess, and why I probably need to, I mean, hey, I wouldn't be opposed to, like, reforesting some areas, like, but, you know, with different trees is what we usually there. I think it would be nice and diverse. Still, let's harvest some trees, get this wood, and I actually have a little thing to yap about whilst we do this, as I do. Yeah, I randomly, this popped into my head before and I want to yap about it, because some of you will know I host radio Wednesdays and Fridays. You should tune in, it's a great time. Today was no exception, it was quite fun. But occasionally, when I get a bit stuck, I go to, I look at like compilation CDs from when I'm growing up. Now, I'm aware some of you listening did not grow up in the era I did, which alarms me. But basically, they were just, rather than having an album, they'd just be compilations of, like, hits from the previous year. And I remember, like, one specifically from when I was growing up. And I only recently remembered it, so whenever I'm doing my show, if I don't know a song, I'll look up a compilation CD, say if I want a song from, like, the 2010s or a specific year. It usually helps me find it. But with these ones, I was obsessed with growing up. And like, it came into my head today when I was doing my show, and I was like, you know what? I'll reference it, because like they're in a box somewhere. Like I had all of them. It was called something like Pop Party, I think. Like we had all of them in my house. Like a new one came out, I was buying it because, and not just because they all had like the New Girls Aloud song on, although most of them did. But like, yeah, it was just it was a thing. So like every year I'd look forward to getting it, and then if I'd missed anything on the radio or stuff, I'd find it. So like a lot of my music taste is weirdly informed by stuff like that. And yeah, I just want to trip down memory lane after my show, because I looked at one, I think I found an S Club 7 song that I'd forgotten existed. I was like, oh yeah. So it's kind of got my inspiration from it and went, I had to trip down memory lane. It's like, you know what? Like 7-year-old me was eating good for music taste. Honestly, it does explain the music wall, which actually, we need to make a sign for that, don't we? I'm glad I remembered that. We'll get around to it in due time. In due time. Now, I've got 3 pieces of bone meal left. Can I carry this home? Oh, beautiful. Just barely getting the last of it out. I'll hold on to the rest of these saplings, because I know, it feels like a proper cherry blossom grove area I could really cook with. No, I can't do that. I can't start getting ideas for places. We just talked about how next episode might be the last one. Again. It's like, we can't do that. We can't do that. People will just say cheat and use open to land, but like, I'm too prideful and stubborn to do that. So, I thought we'd have, okay, for a second I was gonna say, I thought we'd have more logs than 18. We do. I'm just blind and a bit dense. But yeah, no, I just had to shoot on memory lane about that. I was looking at some of the track listings and stuff, and it's like, I might throw some on for like old time's sake, because obviously I don't remember every song, but like, if I listen to them religiously as I did when I was a kid, if I throw them on, memory might come rushing back. So I think I'll have a bit of fun with that later, see what it does. But ooh, I like this cherry wood. It's looking good. It's looking nice. Like, it gives me the vibe, like, especially this specific shade of cherry, of, like, a place that serves exclusively dessert and breakfast food. In the best possible way. In fact, when I was going on holiday, we went into one of those at Manchester Airport. It was called Archie's, I think. Something like that, but it was nice, it was tasty. Overpriced, of course, because it was an airport, but still, it was nice, it was chill. I have no beef with places like that, because they are right up my street. Anyway, where do I wanna place this? Because I could nuke this street. So actually, I just mention, idea 1 is stick it here. Idea 2 is stick it here. Not sure, actually, I feel so these windows want to have a clear view here, so I think, yeah, we'll go here. So let's move this torch. No, that's picking literally anything except the thing that will let me place my offhand where I want it to be. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I feel so here would work, because that, not blocking that window's line of sight, you get like a decent view, especially over the ocean, so why not? Why not go? So it's not gonna be crazy this, but I'm thinking we could just build it purely out of pink wood. Not pink wood, cherry wood. I need to get my accuracy right. And then I'm thinking, ooh, why go for like a big roof when I can go for just a bit of a... Whoop, no, I gotta, any time now. Like, I know this is kind of giving the same vibe as the, like, bus stop train station that we've already built, but I don't know, I kind of like the idea of this little thing. And then I'm thinking we obviously at some point have to have it slant down, don't we? So let's do a bit of that. And then, actually... Okay, that just, like, rewired my brain when it comes to Minecraft building, what the fuck? I really like how that looks, actually. So I kind of go like this, I guess? Yeah, it's not going to be huge, does it? So let's just bring it out a bit more. And then, ooh, I wasn't anticipating to use so many slabs, I'll admit. I was expecting it to be literally a mini hut. But I like where it's going. Again, I think some white wool in that would go a long way. Pink and white, you know what I mean? It's just easy cool combination theory to figure out, than whatever that is. To look nice. I think some white wool carpet, perfection. And then I'm thinking, ooh, you know what? I'm going to slant down early. Yeah. Actually, that one's going to slant down early as well. I have to think that for a second. Nah, that. I kind of like that. The idea it doesn't slant evenly, and then we just kind of throw some... Oh, okay, that's fixable. In fact, it looks even better. It looks more like a wave now than anything. Yeah, if we have to name this, I'm hearing Wave Hut, anybody? I think it could be the one. And I'm thinking just this little corner here. I kind of want this other corner, because that can support itself, right? Like, that's structurally sound, right? Probably. I'm thinking some, like, white carpet under here. Yeah, okay, this is starting to take shape in my head now. I was thinking, I feels like that just... It adds. Because we don't wait. Okay, we do have a little pink thing there, so it's kind of a similar vibe, but it's, you know, it's their, I don't know, foreign, more wealthier cousins thing that they have permanently there at the beach. Thank God I didn't mess up with the wood. Could you imagine if I tried to do that in the orchard? That would all still be sat there driving me mental. Do I have any shears? I do. Oh, thank you, past me. How did you clip in here? Just don't question it. Just don't question it. Is there anything else that could go well with pink? Other than pink wool? Nah. So I'm going to take what I shear, because I'm aware my stockpile's running a bit low. I need to get more into the rhythm of, like, regularly shearing my sheep. Even though the last time I did that, they did end up getting blown up by a creeper, but shh, no one gotta know, nobody gotta know. I'm thinking some glowstone as well, actually. Okay, I understand other Minecraft YouTubers maybe have a clearer, cohesive narrative through these videos. However, I quite like to think part of the charm of the series is whenever I build something, you hear in real time the gears turning in my head before I settle on an actually good idea. Because glowstone? It's like, I'm not sure if you can tell, it's one of my favourite blocks in the game. Like, genuinely, I don't know if people know that. Like, every time I'm in the nether, I'm like, ooh, glowstone, but like, I barely use it. Now, I'm gonna use it. So how much glowstone have I got? Oh, it's actually quite disappointing for me, I'll admit. It's not... Before we forget, we have a sign. Oh, I was gonna say we have a sign to make. No, we have 8 signs. Quick, a music, go! Yeah, that's right. You thought you were gonna get out of me giving you a music, and it feels like this episode, our little detour on me talking about those compilation CDs. Well, no, by the way, if you did grow up kind of using those like I did, and just like getting them for your birthdays and stuff, let me know if there's one that like you particularly remember. Like I have one called Now That's What I Call Running. Masterpiece. It's also what most of my radio play relies on. But ooh, should we? Yeah, let's finish out this wall. Let's put all these down so we know what's coming. Again, always. I'm gonna say at the end of that, maybe we move over here. I know, we'll see. But I kind of like the idea, again, just the idea of having a wall covered in names of different musics of all different genres in a nightclub is kind of like, yeah, that fucks, actually, that really, really fucks. Anyway, so what I'm going to be throwing on is Year 3000 by Busted. I mean, it lines up with what we're saying. It is from my treasured Pop Party compilation CD growing up. And also, it's a good song. I played it on my show today. That is, in fact, the one I yoinked off the off the listing to play because I was thinking for inspiration. But let me know if you did grow up with compilation CDs like I did. Let me know if you have like a personal favorite one that like you just every so often like have pop back into your head and you're like, yeah, that had some bangers. Again, I had one. I got it for my birthday one year. 3 whole discs, and I was like, oh, this is the big man's one. It was called Now That's What I Call Running. Mind, I like did not run as a child. But I did. But like, you know, I think it was designed for people exercising. Didn't care. Like, I loved that CD. Like, we'd be in the car, and if there was any CD case in there, it would be that one because it was good. It was kind of good. Anyway, let's turn this into a bit of carpet. Think, yeah, we'll save some full blocks in case we want to place anything down in here. But okay, you know, I really think I should retake a primary school class on figuring out the area or something, because there's no way that was 9 blocks. Maybe we just, yeah. And then we have 1 block for, like, maybe if we need to put a bed down, possibly? Yeah, either way, get enough carpet. This should be enough. I am thinking, though, yeah. I was gonna say at the beginning, should we terraform this? I feel so, like, yeah, but also no. It's like, it's too small to justify having 2 layers, but if I do a bit of like this, then maybe this is like a way down to the ground, and then I could replace these with white wall, to be fair, and then I know the rest of this. Actually, now oh, you can watch yourself. In fact, I need to place. Is that looks better actually? Yeah, got it. We nailed it. We move. Just gotta go steal some wool off those poor sheep. On the right side, get some more carpet back. I didn't even need to make another lot of carpet, did I? No, I did, okay. For a second I was going to be like faux angry that I wasted some of my precious white wool, but nah, it's fine, we live, we manage. Ooh. Hey, calm it down. Nope, what? I'm like, oh, I'm so glad none of these leaves are going to be left behind. Are you? Maybe you should check beforehand. God, also, it's so weird to like never run into any mobs here anymore. Like, your boy did a good job lighting this place up. Not to give big myself up too much, but like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at my fine work. The mob's over there, me over here. Some are calling him. I don't know. And I don't think anyone's actually lit up a base this comprehensively before. Well, they probably have if they were playing hardcore too, but like, how many torches do you reckon are placed around our base? It's got to be a few. It has got to be a few. That said, sorry, that just looks really good. That just looks really genuinely good. I'm thinking, yeah, why not have it extend out a little bit? Because, you know, I think if you can afford a beach cabana, like, yeah, you would extend beyond the border just a little bit, even if the carpet gets a bit soggy. And then what else do we do with this? I feel as though we could, like, have a back wall here, but I think, honestly, I kind of just like this as is. Maybe we get, like, a furnace? Like, you know, maybe they got a private barbecue. And I mean, I could get a smoker, but like, I don't. How do you craft those? Shall I check? Smoker. I can do that. I just need to get some cobblestone, which weirdly I'm short on for once. Not for long, I hope. I'm not digging up the floor in a kitchen to get cobblestone. Even I have standards. I'm digging up the wall and going in that way. If I ever hear mobs spawn in here, I want you to all reference back to, like, if I inevitably complain, why is there a hole here? Reference back to, actually I'm getting my torch, I'm being frugal. I want you to all call back to this moment here, where I'm like, yeah, I did it, and you know what, weird Easter egg for me to find in the future, should we survive episode 200, I think. Actually, how far is this episode, are we? 20! Well, that went by quite fast. Also, for a second there, I genuinely think I didn't have enough cobblestone, I was like, there's no way. But, okay, it was like, what, this, and then surrounded by 4 logs? Like, I don't understand what the furnace variants do, if I'm being honest. I'm old senile, you know, it's not, like, being up to date with Minecraft ain't my shtick. It should be, maybe I should transition to being a full-time Minecraft YouTuber, that might be. I don't know, they still horrify. But I'm thinking, let's make a crafting table as well, why not? You never know what they might need to craft. Food, probably, if they've got a smoker next to it. Yeah, that kind of works. Have it out from underneath the canopy so it can, like, ventilate out between the leaves. Bit of wall. I kind of like it. But we do need to put the glowstone in. Big decisions, big decisions. Actually, not big decisions at all. I have an idea. I kind of... Okay, why am I kind of like... I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. All of a sudden, I don't like that noise. Whatever that noise is, if you could not play that again game, I would love that. Like it feels like, I don't know. Like, you guys can hear that too on the game, right? It's not just me going insane. Like, it genuinely just sounds like there's, I don't know, something going on. Like an entity. I don't know, but yeah. Some of you might see what I'm doing here. Just a little bit of, more luxury. Oh my glowstone. Give me 4, only 3 glowstone dust as well. Life has never been more over, actually. I don't know, I just feel as though I have a bit of, like, you know, bougie, luxury lighting around these guys. Because, you know, they're paying for it, and then, yeah, they kind of got that, they got that illumination. It's a bit of a mood lighting inside, but I don't think any mobs will spawn in there. If they do, I'll be annoyed. But I think we're kind of smoking it. I might terraform a bit of this area to be sandier as well. But honestly, I'm quite liking how this place going along. Like if I walk around now onto this little dock, you know what I see? Yeah, it's kind of cool because they got like their own beach, maybe a little mini dock as well. The idea is really just do multiply with each new thing I do, and I love that. I was once convinced I was the most uncreative person in Minecraft, and then continuously the series kept going. It's almost like 200 episodes, and now, yeah, now we're just kind of. I don't know what this is. It's just a lot of buildings. For a second, I thought that was a player, and it's like, okay, a bit spooked. Oh, I haven't lit up this area. Hey, look, if I run out of things to do in the thing, and I need to wait until episode 200, I might just... Maybe. No, I should, actually. They can drop that into my base from here. You know what, that's our outro. That's what I'm doing for this outro. Safety first. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. That's my motto for this episode. What the? You see what I mean? The fucking harem's here. Anyway, whilst I run away from those creepers slowly and you fucking... Bro. Who called in the fucking entire gang +1 Blu-ray Deluxe Digital Collector's Edition of creepers and then some? Anyway, back in the safety of my own house, or so I think. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, comment, and to subscribe. As always, it does help out a bunch. It's been doing some more of this and all that good stuff. And that's going to be us for now. So until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.